With every stitch that was made, with every shawl that was completed, I found myself beginning to believe that I had a purpose in life once again. Hi, my name is Consuela Henry Reed, and I've lived here in South Philadelphia most of my life with my dad, my mom, and my little brother. I have one child, a son, and he's a recent graduate of Valley Forge Military College. He graduated second in his class, straight A's. I spend a lot of time here with my little pets. They're all rescued animals. I have cats and dogs and other animals. I enjoy the peacefulness of animals and their friendship and their loyalty, and they're just nice to be around. I've really been blessed with a wonderful man named Tony. He is my companion, and he has a great sense of humor, so he always has me in stitches, and I never know what he's going to do next. I recently have experienced 3 very tragic losses. My first loss was my fiancé, who died quite suddenly in August of 2000. Then my darling mom passed in August of 2004. And then quite recently we lost my son's father, which was also very devastating because it was another person that was leaving, and that was in 2007 in April. The loss of my mom took a tremendous toll on me. I never realized that I would have to help her die. The void that was left when my mother died was incredible. And I realized tomorrow she would be gone, she wouldn't be here, and I would be all alone. And I would have to face everything without her. I tried so hard to fill my life with eBay, with prayers, with reading my little Bible. It got to the point where I didn't want to leave the house. I didn't want to go outside. I just was like, I don't know if it was shell-shocked or just overwhelmed by the loss of her. A friend of mine gave me a magazine. The name of this wonderful magazine is Spirituality and Health. And in that magazine was an article about a woman who developed a program called Knit Together with Prayer, where she would knit shawls and they would give them to people that were sick or that were lonely or that were depressed or that were in grief. And it was an incredibly wonderful idea. I had thought a lot about my link to suffering. I had watched my mom and my son's father both die. And the good thing was they both were in a program called Hospice, which is specifically designed for people that are going to die no matter what. And I called Hospice, I called the nurse, the head nurse, who was so sweet. And I said to her, can I make shawls for you? Can I do this for your people, for the people that are dying? And she was delighted. She said, nobody's done this. This is a great idea. We'd love to have whatever you could make for us. I was very inspired by this project, and I literally went out and bought the yarn, $200 worth at Walmart. And I did it to try and throw myself into this project so that I could see if this would help fill the void. I was unbelievably inspired. I started crocheting everywhere. I started crocheting in the car as a passenger. I started crocheting at the beach. I just was crocheting every spare moment that I had. The shawls are so beautiful and so soft. The colors are so exquisite. The texture, and they're so beautiful. They're so beautiful to work with, and they're so beautiful to make, and they're so beautiful to give. Although I put a lot of love into each shawl that I make, I also include this wonderful prayer for comfort. And these are my 2 favorite verses. May you find comfort from all that appears too much to bear at this moment, from all that feels as if it might be the breaking point, from all that seems to threaten your peace of heart. May this shawl be a shelter for times of overwhelming grief, a shade in times of sorrow too deep for words, a shield from times of unimaginable loss. The little shawls are very inspirational to me. When I crochet them, they take me to a different place of peace and tranquility. The ones that are blue remind me of babbling brooks and blue skies. And each color of the shawls gives me something back. It takes me to a different place of tranquility and peacefulness and like a little rest stop. It was so great because I did this originally to fill the void in myself. And I was so surprised when I found that it was actually helping other people.
I'm Deb Copeland. I'm the Director of Volunteers for Life Choice Hospice. Volunteers don't have to do this. No one's paying them. No one's making it, easy and attractive for them. They choose to do it. And the patients really know that. The families know that. Oh, I think there's times that patients cry. Their eyes just fill up with tears that someone would do this for them. We have seen some of the Shaws go into the casket. I think that's high praise. I mean, when you think about someone you love, and the funeral truly is one of the very last caring acts that we can do for this person. And when you say, of all the things that have come into their life at this time, this Shaw represents love, this Shaw represents care, it will go to the grave with them. I think that's enormous.
This gave me a real purpose. I didn't feel depressed. I didn't feel lonely or sad. I had a purpose. I had something that I could do, something that I could help with, and something that I could give to others. This terrible void that I felt that was so devastating was starting to be filled, and it was being filled by the love that I was able to give to other people. Through this renaissance, this rebirth, I was able to do what I've never dreamed I could do. I was starting to live again. I was starting to be happy again. I was starting to feel I had a purpose. I'm much more active now than I was in a long, long time. I'm sleeping better. I have more energy. I'm doing more things. I'm going for walks myself. I'm having more fun with my little pets. I'm cooking, I'm baking. I'm so glad I'm able to enjoy the small things in life, like my little pets that I care for and enjoy every day. I get to enjoy my dear Tony. We travel, we go to wonderful, fabulous places like Grenada and the Spice Islands of the Caribbean. We go for walks, we go with family and friends, and we go to so many different events and concerts and just great things. And I'm always busy now, and I'm always content. And the most great, wonderful thing about these shawls is they're a miracle to me. They are the miracle that shows you that when you give love, it is a miracle because the love comes back to you. And that's wonderful.